What it do? Rap B.I.D. Jones, rapping in it. JB, third, rap for real. Third Perspective Podcast. Nathan about that one. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
You need money.
What it do?
Money.
You tuned in to the number one podcast at the DMV. I am the host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC Zone, Rare, B.I.D. Jones. That's rabbit for your internet food. To the left, right of me. Soon. Rap for real. And soon, OnlyFans Jake. Third Perspective Podcast, T3P. What it do? You got an old man in the Super Bowl, Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
You like that, huh?
How about that one?
You like that shit, right? That's
Yeah,
your man, Tom Brady, dog.
You gotta give my props. I called out.
You call what?
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Come on, man.
Called out. I called the Super Bowl.
No, you didn't. You said Seattle's and Kansas City and Green Bay and all that shit. You called every team out there, dog.
I called the Super Bowl, man, nigga. Hey, I should have bet on that shit.
Yeah, you should have.
There ain't no gambler. I bet on myself. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. I'm satisfied with that loss on this one for myself. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. We appreciate you a whole lot. Twitch, Spotify, Facebook group, especially his Facebook group. Your Facebook group, we appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Following the nigga. Yeah. What's going on with the playoffs, man? What's going on with the Super Bowl? Who you got in? We already know you had the foulest pick of them all, Philly. You know?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Philly versus Baltimore, but they ain't happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. So these ain't none of your teams. All right?
Yeah.
You ain't picked these teams or none of that. All right. Nah. Now, who you think going to win the Super Bowl? These two teams for all the arguments.
I don't know, dog. Depends, dog. Depends on Kansas City and their adjustments, because their left tackle got hurt, and you saw what happened when the left tackle got hurt for Green Bay. The motherfucking Tampa Bay defensive line killed that man. So
you think that was the only reason?
It was one of the major reasons. They was getting to him with 4 people.
They was crushing.
It was fucking your man Rodgers up.
It was crushing. I was mad because we ain't really put that much pressure on him like that.
That's because they had that left tackle.
We got to him twice though, but not like that. They was just
it was always in his face and everything, man. So if they could do that to Patrick Mahomes, that's a big difference right there.
Shout out to defensive coordinator, whoever that is, because Rodgers hard to do that with. You know what I'm saying? And for him to have him discombobulated like that is just crazy, Slim. Like sometimes they rushing forward and sometimes they rushing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was just off the. It was pressure on that balance, man. Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but to then, I admit that he one of the best quarterbacks. I think he overrated like a motherfucker. Like I've been
Who?
saying.
Who?
Rock.
He alright for this position.
Man, that nigga overrated. Period.
Yeah. You
Like
say that, but he dog y'all all the time.
That's cool. All right. If you're a team, you're investing a quarterback. You pay him all this money. Aaron Rodgers. He only got you to one Super Bowl since he been here.
Yeah, but that's not all his fault.
No. That's all he did. And that was a long ass time ago. And he got lucky that year because we fucked up. We fucked that up. You know what I'm saying?
All his excuses.
So now, as we step back and look at him, what are we talking about? He's not doing anything. He's not even worth the money they paid him. For example, you paid what? Tom Brady what? $50 million or some shit? You think that money ain't get paid off? Like what the fuck? And then you draft Mahomes. You think that didn't pay off? Paying him $500 million? He already worth that man. 2 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? So then you look at Rodgers. What he do? Nothing.
You sure?
He didn't do anything. Never.
It's not his fault he don't have no defense.
We can't do that. We can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
This goes to what I be always saying about putting all your marbles in one player. I don't think that works, man, because you can win with average player. I think we can win with Mitch Prevention. We can win with him.
No, you can't.
We can win with him, yeah.
No, you can't.
But everything else gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay one quarterback all this money that everything else just fall off the table. And you think y'all supposed to win.
Yeah.
And I don't think no quarterback, I think they overrated. Like, for example, Tom Brady, when he was drafted, like, shit, almost the last person, period. Matter of fact, he's the last person, wasn't he?
Nah, he was the last quarterback, but not the last person.
No, he's the last person in the draft.
Nah. He was drafted in the 6th round. The last person was in the 7th round. But he was drafted low, though.
6th round, though.
Yeah, 6th round. Still one more whole round.
Now, think about that for a minute. You get a quarterback in the 6th round, this nigga done went to 10. Count 10 Super Bowls.
Well, he had a good system.
Now.
He had a good system.
I don't know that. No.
His coach liked to cheat. You know what I'm saying? They like to win. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You can't do that.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard.
We cannot do that. We can't do that, man.
What you mean?
We can't do that.
This is facts right here.
No. They can't do it.
They got caught cheating.
You cannot do
it. They got caught cheating.
My nigga. You muted. Oh, first of all, you can't do that. My man went to 10 of them. 10 Super Bowls, dog. Are you listening? 10, that's like whole career, 10 years. He went to 10 Super Bowls. Barry Sanders only played 9 seasons. 10 Super Bowls. Think about that, dog. 6th round. 10 Super Bowls.
And it's not like tennis, dog. It's not like you going individually.
How you figure that? When he just went to a whole nother team and did the same fucking thing.
He went to a team stat and showed them how to win.
He put these little tidbits on the side. They don't make none of those make a difference, yeah?
At all?
No.
How you figure?
You tell me to go to a whole nother team and that same year go to the Super Bowl? What are you talking about? Okay, for who on their team?
The team was 7-9 and they just needed a quarterback. There you go.
Really?
That's the truth. That was the truth.
If they were
and he knew what he was doing.
So you think
Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, they went to Super Bowl. Yeah, they went to Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, they went with Aaron Rodgers. They would have went with what's that? Patrick Mahomes. They would have went with the Lamar Jackson. It didn't matter.
It's easy to say that. It's real easy.
All right, I mean,
I think you can't overdo. Everything is overblown, as far as I'm concerned. Like, especially quarterback position. And Brady is like the symbol of you overblowing the position. I was coming out. I come out the 6th round, meaning nobody give a fuck. I just got picked up for the hell of it, and I won 10. No, I ain't win. I went to 10 of these things. Out the 6th round, you can't. And then we arguing about first picks and all that nonsense. To me, it's just dumb.
No, it's not. The majority of stars are coming in early rounds, the first 3 or 4 rounds.
You think so?
You're talking to the exception of the rule.
Roger,
first of all,
I'm talking about Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, he is a rarity. It don't happen like that. The last quarterback to do that many was like Bradshaw or Joe Montana.
Jay, you muted.
That was a minute ago.
Montana went to 5. Elway went to 5. Though. That's the closest quarterback to this nigga with 10. Meaning we'll never see this again. We're gonna be dead if somebody go to 10 Super Bowls.
I mean, you won't see that again. But that's organization too. He's with a team for 20 years.
Really, though?
20 years, dog. He was with the Patriots for 20 years.
This motherfucker, 43 years old, go to another team and put him in the Super Bowl.
So you saying he did it all by himself?
What?
So that's what you're saying. It's not a team sport. One man can take one team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Because if you put Winston in there, they're not in the Super Bowl. Now you see what I'm saying? With the same team. He had that last year.
Oh, no, he didn't. He had some upgrades. They went and got a lot of people.
Look,
they went and got a lot. They got a lot of new people this year.
Shit. They probably could pick something up better than that than Grunt.
Man, they put a lot of people on their team, though.
Like what? They the same people.
No, they ain't. Fournette came. Brown came. Grunt came. Brady came. They got a whole bunch of new people, dog. They got new offensive linemen. They drafted some people that playing out real big for him now.
Because Tom Brady hit. You bringing people in for him.
That's not my point. The point is you said the same roster. It wasn't. They said they went and got out. It fit him.
The team was stacked. You wasn't talking about no damn linemen when you said they were stacked. You talking about?
I'm telling you, they were already a decent team. They just needed a quarterback. So they were already a 10-16.
How the hell they was decent? They was 7-9. But my boys 8-8. You gonna tell me they some slop? And we went to the playoffs.
Y'all some slop. Y'all back there. It wasn't for you spot they gave you.
Where you at, Jay? Now you muted too.
Y'all some slop. You knew y'all was some slop. Y'all didn't belong.
You saying, dog?
You know what I'm saying? You 7-9 wouldn't have made it last year. 8-8 wouldn't have made it last year.
Listen what you saying? You saying they was a good team. They just need a quarterback. They was 7.
Yeah, they lost a lot of games because of Jameis Winston. See, you just talking outside the ear. You ain't do the research last year.
Make my point.
I'm saying you saying like he's carrying one person. One person can't carry a team. It don't work like that in the NFL.
It just happened.
It didn't. It took a good coach, a good system, all that.
Was he there last year?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, what are we talking about?
He had a motherfucker who
threw the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know, because he had a quarterback through 40 interceptions last year.
Again, see what I mean? You may tell me Tom Brady don't bring in his own type of offensive type shit going on?
No, he adjusted to Bruce Arians shit. This is the first time he threw for that many touchdowns in 6 years?
They wouldn't even. This ain't even the same offense he ran last year. What are you talking about?
It is. That's all Bruce Arians running. You see, you just talking outside your neck now.
He is not running the same offense he ran last year with Winston.
He is.
What are you talking about?
That's his offense.
This is Brady shit.
No, it's not. Brady had to adjust to his shit.
What? You tripping?
Yeah. No, you tripping.
Y'all he didn't have his offense with no quick slack, quick hits.
He don't throw quick shit. He throw down the field. That's how I know you don't watch it. You just talking about it.
You watched motherfucking Tampa Bay last year. Quick joints was not their game.
They don't throw quick slants. All they do is throw it down the field.
Exactly. Tampa Bay, now you get Tom Brady in there, you're doing different shit now. You're not doing that.
You're not. You still doing what Bruce Arians told him to do.
Nah.
Why you don't want to believe it? There was a whole big argument about it early in the season. Tom Brady had to learn. He said he had to learn and adjust.
Man, if Tom Brady said, fuck, I'm going to sit down, they wouldn't be in the Super Bowl. What are you rapping about? That's why. Then look who he beat. The Saints.
Who beat the Saints?
Who the quarterback? Can you tell me who the quarterback of the Saints? Jay, what's happening?
But yeah, Drew Brees is I don't know what happened to that man. It's like he couldn't throw down the field no
Drew
more.
Brees. He beat Aaron Rodgers. And they in the Super Bowl about to play Mahomes is the future of the NFL. If he beat him, that goddamn. Really though? You still talking about some other people and other shit?
Yeah.
Really?
His first Super Bowl, the defense won.
Oh my god.
Second Super Bowl, the kicker won.
Oh my god.
The third Super Bowl, fucking Terrell Owens destroyed that team.
All 10 Super Bowls.
He lost to the Giants twice.
Okay, all 10 Super Bowls. What was the one motherfucker that was the same thing? The quarterback.
No, 9 of those Super Bowls, it was the coach and the quarterback. Okay, 9 of those Super Bowls, it was the coach and the quarterback. Now this 10th one is just him by himself. So yeah.
10 Super Bowls. And the only
but he wouldn't have got the 10 without Belichick though.
10 Super Bowls, the only thing that was the same was him.
No.
Really, dog?
No, 9 of them was Belichick and him.
Again.
The one was no Belichick.
Here we go.
What you mean here we go? I'm giving you facts right here.
So it was him then.
Nah.
What you talking about?
Then why didn't go to the Super Bowl the year they benched Belichick? You remember that year when Belichick got caught cheating and he ain't play that next year? He couldn't coach. You don't remember that year, huh? You talking all that stock. What happened? Why your man ain't make it to the Super Bowl then?
He didn't go to the Super Bowl when my man hurt his leg.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand that. I'm just telling you. Belichick was suspended for a whole year for the filming of other teams, and your man Tom Brady ain't go nowhere. And when Belichick came back, went and got Randy Moss, and then they tore the league up.
Broke his leg, went out for a season, and he ain't go to the Super Bowl there either.
Nope, they went to playoffs. That was it.
No. See, again.
That was it. I'm just letting you know. You up here slurping Tom Brady, y'all.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, this nigga is dog. We looking at motherfucking literal history. When we alive, looking at this nigga go to 10 Super Bowls. He Michael Jordan.
Dog. Remove the penis from your mouth.
Michael Jordan, young.
He's not Michael Jordan.
What do you mean?
It's not an individual game. It's a team sport.
All of them are team shit. This nigga is Michael Jordan, yeah. 10 Super Bowls. I mean, he in his shop is Jordan with the 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Now, but 10 of them bitches in the NFL? Shit. Jay, where you at, Jay? You gotta give him credit, yeah. Aaron Rodgers overrated. Nigga in Seattle overrated. All these players overrated. When you got another nigga just going to the Super Bowl over and over and over and over again. Now he ask for all this money they get. Now he's asking them, fuck, I want this player. None of that bullshit. Just going to championships.
Yeah, he did ask for players. Belichick wouldn't give it to him.
Oh, man. He
did. That's why he left New England.
All right, for example.
Why did he leave New England? Because they didn't give him any offensive help.
For example, Watson. He leaving why? Because he want pinpoint and players that he want in the club. None of that. You not got none of that from Brady. Ever.
You're lying. He did want that.
Where you get that at?
He wanted that. He wanted Antonio Brown there. And Belichick didn't want him there.
What?
And then Brown fucked up and then they had to cut him.
No.
Brady always wanted somebody. He asked for help. He always do.
The players you have, but you're not saying, hey, I'm out if you don't get this such player, this player, and this player that's up now and all this bullshit. Come on, dog.
Look, he left. Why did he leave New England? Because he wanted a better team, a younger team, and he wanted a team that could go deeper. Because so the only way he was going to get that, he had to leave. Belichick don't believe in doing it like that.
The team that he was on didn't think he had nothing left in him. So
not just that, they got their ass whooped by Tennessee. Did you see the last game he played in New England? Okay. When he got their ass whooped by Tennessee?
Okay, you agree with Belichick dumbass that he didn't have nothing left, right? So now
he didn't show it. He couldn't lead the team. You say he could lead the team in the Super Bowl. Why ain't he lead him to the Super Bowl?
He just did.
No, he didn't. I'm talking about when he was in Tennessee, when they played Tennessee last year, 12-4.
Yeah, y'all do that same shit with Jordan. It's like you can't go every fucking year.
You picking and choosing what you want to acknowledge. You know the fact that he lost last year.
The 50% of
He
the time
lost.
that you walking around in the NFL or NBA, you in the fucking championship? What do you mean?
He been in the league 21 years. He been in 10 Super Bowls. That's
You
51%.
What do you mean? Jordan, 13 years, 6 championships. That's half of the time you there, you in the championship.
But you missing the point of you acclaiming him for something that he didn't do by himself. He strategically went and found a team that had what he wanted and went there. He sat there, he looked. He knew where he could go at. A, they were gonna cater to his ass. B, they already had all the offensive weapons he needed.
Like
He
what?
can't do it for himself. They had 2 Pro Bowl receivers.
They
2 Pro Bowl receivers before they got there.
Them players was better than the fucking New England players. They wasn't like that.
They were like that. What are you talking about? That's why I know you ain't do your research. You just talking outside your head now. They were like that. That's why he went there.
Really?
They already had an offensive team.
Really?
James Winston was some garbage. That nigga kept throwing interceptions. They figured if Tom Brady come, he could at least cut the interceptions down at least 15. James Winston threw 35 interceptions last year.
Really?
So what are you talking about? So that put them at 11-5. Okay. Then they got in the playoffs. Yes, their defense came of age. Their defense came of age and saved his ass. Because they defense crushed the Saints, and their defense was fucking with Rodgers. But you ain't giving it no respect. He got carried. His defense showed up.
Youngin, your defense can
Shaq Lawson, Jason Pierre-Paul, them niggas was Rodgers ain't had no time.
My nigga.
And Breeze didn't have no time.
My
and
nigga.
It was plucking Breeze off all that game.
My nigga.
Watch the game, dog. Watch the game before you talk.
If you motherfucking jump ahead of a team, which Brady fucking did, your defense gonna play like that. You playing ahead, which Brady thumped their ass at the beginning. Which ended the game.
Look, man. I like Tom Brady too, man, but I don't like him like you. I like Tom Brady too, man, but I don't like him like you. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, you didn't watch that game yesterday, dog. They defense played good. They defense played well, young. And they bailed him out. And he kept throwing fucking interceptions. Dumbass interceptions. He was doing stupid shit.
That show you how much he blew the joint open in the first 3 quarters.
Oh, man, I don't want to hear that dumb shit. That motherfucking Green Bay coach was a bitch. He supposed to win for it. On 4th and 1 at the motherfucking goal line, you go for it. The fuck you kick a field goal for?
Wait a minute.
They had no nuts.
First of all, you didn't go for it. First of all, Aaron Rodgers could have scored. Fuck, he stopped and throw that bullshit to the left for.
Hey,
in double coverage.
Look.
That's what I mean.
Look, they bitched up. He's supposed to win for it. If he trusted Aaron Rodgers and wasn't a scared little bitch, just like the Buffalo coordinator kept getting down at the goal line. And because I ain't blame Aaron Rodgers. I blame Matt LaFleur. He supposed to win for it.
Wait. First of all, the play before that, did you see what happened?
Look, you at the goal line. A field goal won't help.
No. Aaron Rodgers was on the 5-yard line. Wasn't nobody in front of him. He slung this shit to the left in double coverage. He could have got to at least to the inch-yard line. Anybody would have woke up and seen him. He would have scored. So the next play was irrelevant. Right or wrong?
The next play happened. So they kicked the field goal.
But you blaming the coach. But when the play before that, you ain't blaming this clown for just running in and scoring.
Victory is built on niggas with nuts, nigga. He ain't had none.
Thank you.
If he had some nuts.
The beginning of my argument.
If he had some nuts, they won.
Exactly. I like it.
What are you talking about, though?
He don't have no nuts.
He ain't had none. He should have went for it.
Was 30 years ago. He overrated. They blew him up.
He said he didn't make that call. He said the coach made the call. He put him under the bus, too.
He's some shit.
The coach made that call. He ain't make that call.
It just go to my point is, you can't overrate these quarterbacks. It's more to me who make the better decisions, more who got the best arm and running around.
Nah, you just up there saying one man won a Super Bowl or got him to a Super Bowl. It don't never work like that.
I just told you.
That defense showed up. Everybody slept on their defense. That's what happened. The Tampa Bay defense, the motherfuckers came out of nowhere. They was killing them.
Ran from ahead.
No. Even when the game got close, they stepped up. When your man Brady, he forgot what color the team was on. Start throwing them fucked up ass interceptions.
All that shit in the fourth quarter was irrelevant.
No, I'm just saying, your man started throwing dumb shit. One of them wasn't his fault, but the other two was. So yeah, he tried to get the game away.
He said it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, he thought it wasn't, but that motherfucking
Did you
other
see
shit
that play
was.
before the half? Snuck that
Yeah,
ball in there.
that was a good call right there. He always do that though.
Bro, what are you talking about?
He always does that.
He always does that though.
He always takes a shot.
I know, but he good. It's my point. That's why.
Nah, that was blown covers on Green Bay part. But
Oh my God, Jay,
it was blown cover.
You know you muted, right?
Yeah, he got that shit going on.
Entanglements.
Yeah, I should be. But yeah, that shit was what I expected though.
When they started the season off, that wasn't even the running back they had just now.
Yeah, it was. They had Aaron Jones, and they went and got a little Fournette when the Fournette got cut by Jacksonville.
No, exactly. So come on, man.
I told you they went and got a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? And they tight end hurt. OJ Howard hurt. He was out there too. He would have been there. Would have been a lot different. But it's a lot of talent they have, and a lot of talent they don't have. But the point is, you giving him all the credit when you should be getting that defense the real credit. Because niggas slept on them 2 weeks straight, and them defense came and played. If they play one more game like that, then they might be Super Bowl champions. But they're going to have to play like that, though.
You can't just say that when they was playing from ahead. Who put them ahead? See? You want to skip
when
over.
Shit got tight, they still stood their ground. When your man fucked up and threw that badass interception, they got the ball back for him.
You want to skip over
in the New Orleans game, who picked the Breeze off? The defense. They kept pucking them. You trying to negate the fact that the defense saved his ass. You trying to make it seem like, all right, there you go. Dog.
None of those interceptions.
It don't matter. You're right. It don't matter.
Was in the meaning of anything.
You sure? Because that damn sure was at the goal line. If your man LaFleur had any nuts, they would been tied game.
Of him,
no. They still had a 2-point conversion, so it could have been down one. He threw 3 interceptions, all in the second half.
He put pressure on that defense, dog. Deep pressure.
Yeah, okay.
Something that nobody expected him to be doing.
Yeah, no, that's all they do. That's Bruce Arians' style of play. To throw the fucking ball down the field. All year long, he been telling Brady to throw the shit downfield.
Oh my God. Brady done got him 7 straight and in the championship game. Now you think somebody told him something they changed? Really?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Come on, man. Jay, entanglement?
But yeah. That's sad though, dog.
Huh?
That's sad, dog.
What?
That's sad you don't get that team the credit it deserves, yeah.
Oh man, they had everything they had last year. They ain't doing nothing different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Ain't doing nothing different. But
sad,
the GOAT is on their team. That's the difference.
Oh, now he the GOAT, huh?
Hell, what?
He the GOAT now, dog? He the GOAT?
What?
He the greatest quarterback of all time?
What? That's why I say, again, it goes back to what I was saying. It's not the talent running around, none of that to make you good. That's why it's a waste of time trying to find those players.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, the best quarterback ever was Dan Marino. Nobody has ever thrown the ball like him ever since. Period. John Elway, another motherfucker. Haven't seen nobody do nothing like him since. And them niggas was cold, vicious. Montana was like motherfucker Brady, where you thinking he can't really throw, he's too slow, but the motherfuckers win. It goes to my point of not running around, not the strongest arm, none of that shit. They win the most.
So it wasn't the system Montana was in.
Now
that y'all now play the West Coast offense.
Now
it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Now you see what I'm saying?
It wasn't the system Montana was in.
Elway
the system that Rodgers is in. Because a couple times Aaron Rodgers went to the front desk of Green Bay and they denied him his request. They like shut up and play football, basically. But I can't. If I was him, I'd have jet long time ago.
For what?
Because they're not giving him what he needs.
What he needs? They was the NFC champions. They had home field advantage. What do you need? They need him to make plays, my nigga. Y'all
don't have no number 2 receiver. Got number 1 receiver and Devontae Adams, But as you can see, when he throw it to his number two receivers, they keep dropping the ball,
Let's see.
and that's been going on since like shit for a couple years and seasons, man.
It just makes my point that it ain't all about being fancy, running around, strong arm, none of that. Those
So
not the ones that got the most wins.
so you believe in the Belichick way then?
If we look at all the quarterbacks,
No. You
it's
believe in the
all
Belichick way. That's
in
what you
every Super
talking about.
Bowl win. None of them motherfuckers were dynamic or had strong arms. None of that shit. They still won the Super Bowl. Do you understand that?
You tripping, dog.
What? Always like motherfuckers like Phil Sims.
So Phil Sims didn't have a good arm.
Really?
You say
Why
I'm
you
asking
do
you. Do he have a good arm?
fuck who?
Phil Sims didn't have a good arm.
Fuck, you really? Man, no fucking arm.
All right.
Jimmy Man, no arm. Super Bowl. What y'all talking about?
Okay.
Montana ain't had no arm. He wasn't throwing nothing deep.
That's right. Michael Irvin. Troy Aikman had no arm either.
Exactly. Now you see what I'm saying? No, they
Troy
wasn't
Aikman
winning
had
that
none.
year.
Walter
Big ass.
Staubach ain't had no arm either, huh?
Thank you.
Terry Bradshaw ain't had no arm either, huh?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now you see what I'm saying?
All the
Where
motherfucking pass he threw to Lynn Swan, that motherfucker ain't had no arm.
I don't think you having a running quarterback put you in the Super Bowl. You gotta have a quarterback. You got a running back for the running shit. That's
So Russell Wilson didn't run.
how many Super Bowls he had?
Got one.
Is he gonna reach 10?
Maybe you never know.
That's
Depend
my
on Pete Carroll. You know.
Now you see what I'm saying? Just the dynamics of the players. And he went that joint. That defense was nasty that year.
Roethlisberger ain't had no arm.
Then Rossberg got on. And he
Okay.
going,
So
and
he won 3 of them. So what that tell you? What that tell you?
oh, if we go all, how many Super Bowls been about 50, right?
Who?
Well, Brady been in 10 out of 50. You see what I'm saying? So it's 50. You want to have people like Montana, slow as fuck. Starbucks, slow as fuck. All these people gonna be slow and no arm. But they're gonna take their teams to multiple championships. Not one, just keep going. Starbucks kept going.
Yeah, kept losing too.
And you don't even bring him up. Jim Kelly kept going. You don't even bring him up.
Yeah, we do. I always bring up the K gun. You don't know about the K
I don't
gun.
know why you talk about Jim Kelly.
Yeah, I do.
You can watch TV, ESPN, all that shit for months. You'll never hear Jim Kelly.
That's not a lot. That's not on him. It wasn't his fault the kicker missed that field goal. They should supposed to beat
That
the
had nothing
town.
to do with it.
It
He
do.
4 straight joints. He would not run nowhere, and he had no strong arm. 4 straight joints.
How you had no strong arm? He threw it in
What?
Buffalo. You know how cold it is up Buffalo?
Don't do it.
You had to have a strong arm throwing in
His arm was
Buffalo.
like Michael Vick's.
What?
Did he have an arm like Vick?
He had good enough arm. I don't think
He
it
had
was
an
as
arm
strong
like
as Vic.
Elway. Marino. He didn't have that.
Yeah, he had no
He
Marino
had an
arm, but
arm.
I think he had an Elway arm though. His arm was good as Elway's.
Stop.
You underestimate Jim
Another
Kelly.
guy and John in New York Giants. Another piece of shit. Can't throw. None of that. Can't run. What's him? Super Bowls. 2, 3 of them, don't he? See what I'm saying?
Who?
The New York Giants.
Oh, you talking about Eli?
Yeah, he went to 2.
He can't
Yeah.
throw past 40 yards.
And he beat Tom Brady for them too.
You know?
Now you see what I'm saying?
What you talking about though?
It ain't about all that flashy running or having a strong arm. I'm no.
That is. What pick was Eli, Jay?
Huh?
Wasn't Eli in the first pick?
Yeah, he was the first. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was the first pick, right? And he got traded for the 4th pick. If I recall, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So there you go, right there.
He wasn't
Terry
athletic.
Bradshaw, first
He
pick.
wasn't athletic. He couldn't throw a damn way. He wasn't
You know
coming
what
out
I'm
the
saying?
pocket.
Like I said, all right, man. You want to keep going down this list, man?
Yeah, you
Come
know
on,
what I'm
man. You
saying?
need talent,
No,
dog.
I'm not the list, bro. We on this thing. I can pull shit up. You see what I'm
Man,
saying?
put on shit up, man.
Put up the
Come on,
whole
man.
list of everybody that played in the fucking Super Bowl, all quarterbacks.
You know what I'm saying?
And they all gonna be standing still, statue ass quarterbacks.
So Boston ain't run.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, that's the first 2 Super Bowls. Boston didn't run.
Stop.
Rex
That's all they
ran
did.
a little bit.
All them did was run back then.
He ain't no arm either.
Rex,
Hey, you won though, right?
his man Rex. Who's that? Who came in after Rex Grossman?
I think
Why?
Grossman went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, why were you even bringing Russ Grossman up?
Don't do it. He almost won that one.
No, he didn't. He didn't even get close. You
What do
know.
you mean? We only lost by 7 points.
You sure? I thought it was more than that.
It was 21-15 or some shit.
Nah, it was
Was it
lower.
Rex Grossman or was it
It's Rex Grossman.
It was Grossman.
It was trash ass
Devin
Grossman.
Hester ran that joint off the first kickoff back.
Yep, and that was it. After that, y'all ain't, they ain't scored nothing else after that.
That was against the Colts, right?
Yeah, that was it. That was the last time you saw anybody do anything in a Chicago Bear uniform.
He fumbled that joint at the end.
And that was the first Super Bowl that 2 black coaches was in it.
Exactly. Nice.
On Black History Month.
First time a black coach ever went to the Super Bowl. And it was 2 of them at the same time. Nice.
Tony Dungy and Lovey Hart. Who was Lovey Smith?
Don't do that. Lovey Smith.
Yeah, Lovey soft.
Don't do it.
Lovey ain't no play, no defense.
Greatest coaches ever.
Nah. All of them was under Dennis Green tree. Do you research before you start talking, dog?
He's one of the greatest coaches ever.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
Especially defense. That nigga was a cold beast.
Nah.
You said no.
Nah. Lovey wasn't one of the greatest defensive coaches ever.
Stop playing. His defense is ranked one of the best defense in history, nigga. What are you rapping about?
Yeah.
That was the first and only Super Bowl Brian Urlacher was in.
Yeah, you know he's trash too. And you uncover racist.
Oh. Blasphemy. Out your mouth.
Yeah, he was you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he benefited from a good front four.
What are you talking about right now, man?
He was trash too, dog. He could never do what Ray did. He was a Ray wannabe.
Way better than Ray.
Nah, he wasn't even better than Patrick Willis.
He filled more area than Ray ever did.
Nah, Ray had a job. Ray did his job.
Nah, he wasn't better.
Patrick Willis was all right.
Yeah, Patrick Willis was way better than Urlacher.
He's tripping.
You tripping. But if you research, dog, you don't know what we're talking about.
Don't make me look at that stats. I know what man gonna dog.
Hell, Bobby Wagner better than Brian Urlacher.
We just talking about hate now, or what we doing?
Ain't no hate. I'm giving you facts right now.
If we
faster than Brian Urlacher, get more tackles than Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher was overrated, dog.
Man, come on, he was eating tackles up. He's leading the league every year in tackles, nigga.
He benefited from Lovey Fake trying to run Tampa 2 in Chicago lane. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? Can't run Tampa 2 like Derrick Brooks and them did in Tampa. So there you go. That's the defense right there. That's what Lovey wanted to be. But that's what the Bears could never be. You know what I'm saying? They always the little brothers of the Tampa.
Yeah, he
Don't forget that shit. Don't forget that shit either, nigga.
Twice.
Don't forget that shit either, nigga.
And he was 10-6 when they let him go. So I don't know what you're talking. He's a winning coach, nigga.
You talking about the defense was all like that? Nah, nigga. That Tony Dungy, that motherfucking Tampa Bay defense was like that. That Baltimore 2000 defense was like that. I don't want to hear that shit about no shitty ass Bears. Nah, I ain't here with that shit, man. Lovey Smith. Man, Lovey was a wannabe.
Are you serious, dog?
Wannabe. He wanted to be a good defensive coach. Who was that? Todd Bowles better than him.
I only want. All right, first one, I'm gonna bring these quarterbacks up for. Then I'm gonna show you
time for all that, man.
Triple.
Quarterbacks were game managers back in the day. Now they gotta be explosive.
You still saying it, but none of the explosive ones winning.
Yeah, they are.
What?
I just gave you 3 examples. Roethlisberger, he won. Eli Manning won. You know what I'm saying? All these top picks right there.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Kurt Warner won. You got to be explosive, dog. You got to throw the ball down the field. You know? Elway finally won after years of trying. Brett Favre won, you know? These are first and second round picks right there, dog. I'm hitting you with facts right now.
You're not making no sense, though.
You ain't making no sense. You don't know your sports like you do. You know?
Vinny Testaverde.
Nah, he ain't won one. He came close. Yeah. If they could have beat Denver that year, they would have went.
When he was the quarterback in 2000 Ravens, wasn't he?
Nah, that was who was that sorry ass motherfucker, man? One Testaverde was the old head ass nigga. He'll lose me right now. I know Brad Johnson. Oh, it was not Brad Johnson. It was Tampa Bay.
Brad
What?
Johnson. Damn, them names. Oh man,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So he won for Tampa Bay, and it was another
that's back
old ass
like
motherfucker.
Gus Farrat and
Who?
Brad Johnson and who
Gus
them other people? Ryan Leaf and them.
Oh yeah, he's some garbage.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Shit like that is garbage.
That's garbage.
If you saying garbage, you way off. You know?
Garbage was his middle name.
Who?
That dude.
Manning can't run no fucking where. Marino ain't going nowhere. Star, he can run a little bit.
What you talking about, dog? Mobile quarterbacks?
It ain't that many won Super Bowl. It's my point. I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, mobile quarterback. Yeah, it's only been like 2, and that's recent. It ain't like in the early days. If you gonna count Bob Starr, that's about it. Starback can run a little bit, but he was just elusive. See, you gotta define that, dog. You just being outlandish with shit. Nah,
Big
some
Ben.
things, you know what I'm saying? It's
You
not
can count-
mobile.
You can count Big Ben.
Yeah, some quarterbacks were just elusive. They just knew how to get out of the fucking jam.
Brady,
You know what I'm saying?
Brady is not athletic at all. Yeah. What are you talking
And
about?
Big Ben.
I know,
ain't
we
doing
know
shit.
that. He never was. Even when he was young, he wasn't athletic. What are you talking
Right.
about?
You got 10. Joe Montana is not athletic at all.
And what?
What do you mean? You making my point.
I'm telling you that Montana and Brady benefited from a system.
Oh my God.
Bill Walsh's system revolutionized football, motherfucker.
Oh,
Everything
God.
out here now is West Coast.
Revolutionized football.
It really did, dog. Jay, educate this man, Jay. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? He don't know football, dog. Tell him what that Bill Walsh did for the NFL, because the NFL wasn't ready for it. And you can see it because most of his coaches, Andy Reid, all these other people that was under him back in the day, they learned from him.
Pete Carroll and them.
Yeah, Andy Reid, Pete Carroll, the list go on and on. There's a lot of motherfuckers under that West Coast shit. Ray Rose was. Who else? The dude took over after Walsh left. What was his name? George Seifert, all his people.
But you don't need a flashy quarterback to win.
Yeah, you did. Steve Young ran too, dog. Don't forget about Steve Young, 94. 49ers. I figured you was a 49er fan back in 94.
Nah.
Yeah, he was, because Bears was some trash in the 90s. So we already know what that is. Steve Young used to run around like a motherfucker too.
Kind of trash.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all was trash. Y'all had Hardball, and y'all got rid of Hardball, and he went to Indianapolis, and y'all was trash. Come on, man. I do this, dog. I remember them years, dog. I had every football card alive back then, dog.
None of that matters.
It does, dog. The Bears was the Bob Itch.
That's
But
why
yeah, dog.
I'm hoping they leave my squad alone, for real. Don't get into all that trying to get the name players and all that.
Well, you need a quarterback, A, for marketing, and B, for leadership.
No.
Yeah, you do. Leadership is coming from the quarterback. Now, Tom Brady did give him that. That's something they didn't have last year.
You don't have to have no athleticism.
Yeah, you do need it's needed now because it gives you an extra window. Now, what Lamar Jackson lack is maturity when to run and when to throw away or when to get the ball out of your hand. They don't learn that. Vic didn't learn that shit either. He just kept running. When they learn that, they become dangerous. But it seems like they take their time. They just all you believe your legs. You can make it. I can make a play. I can make a play. Brady throw that shit away and be like, all right, next play. But when you need that sometimes, when the motherfucker's dropping 8 back and they ain't counting for you, and you the game changer right there. But you don't know nothing about that, dog. You don't know football because that's because you ain't play Madden either. But you know what I'm saying. But it's all good. If you knew that. You knew on Madden if you play a motherfucker too deep undercover, the quarterback ain't being spied, he about to run around on your motherfucking ass. You know?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man, dog. I'm just saying, dog. It's strategy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, check me out, RealGaming82, TwistTV.com. I'm streaming some man for y'all this week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come watch through. Show this man
Yeah.
how we do it.
You playing season?
Nah, I used to. I don't do the franchise mode no more. I do the superstar mode. We take the nigga from the college and he make it to the
So
league.
franchise joint, they still do season, right?
Yeah, you gotta do the season. You gotta build your team up, cut motherfuckers, draft people.
Can you
Like,
play with 2 players on the same team?
yeah. Yeah, damn. It's been a minute, dog. Game and change. But I heard people say it's still the same though. I don't know. I ain't played it like that.
Man,
Deep in it. Yeah. I used to be deep into that shit, but they all do start looking the same. Like the last 3 years, all three of them look the same.
I mean, it always been like that.
Yeah.
It be minor shit that you don't really see that change.
But I think when you don't have competition, it don't make you be better. When they had competition from NFL, ESPN, Game Day, and all that, that made them try harder. But now there ain't nobody out there competing with them because NFL gave them the license. They don't try. It's like they just put whatever out, you gonna buy it because that's it. I
It
don't
ain't
like
a
that.
whole lot you can do year by year that can change in 12 months.
Yeah, it is. You can change some shit if you're trying to. But if I know you're gonna buy it, and then out here fucking with it, you gonna just sit there.
Like when you first get a joint, like 12 months later, there's not a whole lot more you can change on this motherfucker. They got to the point where like there's not much you can do different.
Something out there, dog. You always gotta be innovative.
So if you all right, let's say you run the joint right now and you in charge of Matt. What the fuck else can be done on that joint?
I don't know. I think of something. That's why I hire these young bloods to infuse energy into it. But you could do something else to it. It could be done better than what it is.
Huh?
Let's see. We can get more in depth with it. You know what I'm saying? Deeper playbooks. You know what I'm saying? More control over the game. You know, there's things out there, dog.
Deeper playbook.
Yeah,
Really?
deeper playbook. Yeah.
You're not being serious, huh?
Yeah, you need deeper playbooks. Every playbook shouldn't be too much similar. It should be more unique. Start there. That's a plus for real players. If every team got the same defenses and the same shit, and all that, they don't work for every team. You
So
know,
right now it's way too many motherfucking plays on that joint.
that's good. That keep people from guessing what you're doing. You know when people always knowing, oh yeah, you about to play 4-3, you about to play 4-3 man, you about to play cover 2, you about to play 3 sky. Come on, man, it gotta be more than that.
Sometimes it gets to the point where you're doing too much.
Nah, but that's how you gotta be. I'm talking about if you try and really win, you gonna have to be deep with it. Cause this motherfucker, he gonna change his play up. If he don't run a man, he gonna streak on me. He gonna send a man straight down the middle.
Man, that's why
You
I
know
know.
if I'm playing zone, he gonna hit me with slants.
That's how I know I dog.
Nah, dog, you trash, dog.
Cause I run it like 11 straight times on your ass, man.
No, you wouldn't. Man,
Right in your gut.
think you gonna get anything?
What?
You gonna want to go get skunked.
Now think about it. If I run 11 straight times, every other joint you can be thinking I'm throwing.
No.
And we go right over your throat.
Nah,
Oh,
please.
dog. That's all I do. That's wrong.
Okay. You don't know strategy. I see that, but it's all good.
Oh, man, I dominate, nigga.
Nah, you
I don't do that all that extra thinking. It's too much thinking. I don't like a lot of thinking.
I know simple people are simply whipped.
You went easier. The less thought process you doing this shit.
Simple people do simple shit.
Setting out plays in your mind and shit. This is unnecessary shit. Run the ball or throw it to his man right. That's it, nigga.
Nah, okay.
Run that thing.
Yeah, you talk about you got to put money up. You talk a lot.
Yeah, I get it in, nigga.
I know. I love people like you. I gotta take your money.
I was trying to strategize. Nope. So I'm trying to hike. I'm hiking and digging in your guts. I'm going up in this. Yeah, fuck wrong with you? Stop me.
Nah,
Fuck
you trash, dog. Hey,
You're not
stick the
supposed to
Tecmo
call
Bowl. Hey, stick the Tecmo Bowl. It's like 4 plays on Tecmo Bowl.
Come on, man.
Can't go wrong with them 4 plays. All right.
You got these plays. You're not even gonna run these plays, man.
Face down. Ha. That's you right there. All right.
You can't even run all these plays.
All right, dog. Face down. Ha 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 ha. Tap my bowl. That's you, dog. Double dribble. Stay with them two. Jordan versus Bird. Shit like that. There you go. Easy games.
It doesn't matter though.
It do matter. Always matters.
All the extra stuff don't even matter.
It do.
Do you know that?
Yeah. Once you become predictable, I already know how to stop you.
OG gamer. Ain't nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, poor rabbit.
You gotta keep doing. I'll show you one day.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
You gotta blow them niggas out.
Nah, you don't do no blowing out. Hey, 21 nothing, rabbit. I accept the friendly quit. Go ahead and quit, dog. Cause you don't quit, I run it up. I make you throw the handle. I say when you don't accept the friendly quit at 21 nothing, then now I gotta run it up on you. I'm gonna make you throw the handle on the ground.
What the hell going on? Jay chucking shit over there, yeah? Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you pushing buttons or something, man. What's happening?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now I switched from off my phone to the laptop because my phone
That joint tripping.
My phone got hot.
God damn.
Your phone got hot.
Hey, you gotta upgrade that thing, boy. Hey, what you got one of them Obama joints? You know Obama been gone for 4 years, man.
Stop that shit, man. Hey,
he's trying to go live with an Obama joint. What's wrong?
I need money. I need money.
Hey, did Trump ever have phones?
Nah, Trump ain't no motherfucking phone.
I never heard anybody say the Trump phone was here.
Hey, that Obama phone saved people back in the day, dog.
Oh man, over there trying to go live on Obama phone.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Definitely can't go live on Obama phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I saw the
Well, the man may get knocked out though, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what happened to your man, dog?
I can talk all that shit though.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think he trained. He ain't dedicated.
Huh?
He ain't trained for the fight.
I think he trained.
Nah, I think he wasn't as hungry as he used to be.
He ain't hungry like he used to be.
When you start being hungry, that's what
he changed his whole attitude. They ain't like Mike Tyson in his twilight. Remember, Mike Tyson did the same thing. Lenz Lewis knocked him out. He said Lenz Lewis knocked him out and got blessed at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I think he should be retiring.
Retire?
Yeah, you know, UFC, you only get like a certain 7-6 years on the top, and that's it, dog.
Retire though?
Yeah, it's a young man's game.
Wait a minute, last year he supposed to been, wait a minute, retire.
Retire.
Damn, he got ass whooping like that? They be them youngest, man. They be ready to rumble, Slim.
You better believe it. And bounce back from that shit quick, too.
They ready to get it in. Fucking nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So what's up with your man Steve Harvey, daughter, stepdaughter, and your man Michael B. Jordan? That's his bae. Kissing these whores out here in the public. Come on, man. You can't be doing that, man.
That's about the 8th youngest she been around.
I know. She for the streets, Michael B. She for the streets.
But he ain't get his ass whooped. Wait a minute. Oh, he got choked out.
I want my money, McGregor.
Yeah, choked out.
You got choked out. Damn, that's not cute.
Let's see what he say.
You're hoping for, but what are the emotions like for you right now? Yeah, it's heartbreaking, John. You know, it's hard to take the highest highs and the lowest lows in this game. My leg is completely dead, and even though I felt like I was checking them, it was just sinking into the muscle at the front of the leg, and it was badly compromised. And it's like an American football in me suit at the minute. So, you know, it is what it is. Dustin fought a hell of a fight, engaged in the takedown attempt. I thought I'd done well. I got up, turned him. I was in my head thinking in that second round, getting just tie up now. I felt all right in the clinch with him. I was better than him in the clinch. But too little, too late. The leg was compromised, and I didn't adjust. And that's it. Fair play to Dustin. Very happy for him. Very happy that I got to compete in these times and come back my 11th.
Hey, I don't like the excuses when they do that. He won't tell me his leg was hurt.
It's telling you the facts. You don't want to believe it, but that's on you.
Why are you telling me that?
He's on the twilight of his career.
Why are you telling us your leg was hurt? For what? Why are you telling us that? I know a lot more shit than that was hurt on you and Man. That's the whole point of this.
I know his face hurt.
Don't tell us that exactly. You're low.
And he went halfway to sleep.
He got a sleeping pill too while he was at it.
UFC main event, and that's it. It's hard. You know, I don't know where I'm at the minute, to be honest.
We think about, your mental toughness and what you're made of. And was that difficult for you to know, like, this leg just isn't working anymore? Like, I'm dead in here.
Look, I was kind of tough it out. Do you know what I mean? I toughed it out as much as I could, but it was an unusual one, that's for sure. Where I would feel okay in sparring or something, checking that side. I felt like I lifted the leg up multiple times, but it just sunk into the muscle at the front and it was badly compromised. And then Dustin had good solid defense as well. So when I was pressing forward with the shots, he was defending well. It is what it is.
I think he overrated anyway since the beginning. He's been overrated.
Well, for UFC fighter? Nah,
Yeah.
he was alright. He was alright. He wasn't
dominant over there anyway.
Yeah, the nigga who kept taking the PEDs was.
No, that's a lot of niggas on their vicious though, Slim. It wasn't him. But he was getting the big, like, with Mayweather and shit like that though. So people knew him. But he wasn't that good though.
I think he done. He dripped this shit.
He gotta pay back. He gotta pay that. For sure.
Yeah, he got that from Mayweather. First time that this happened, he got hit. This is the second. This dude pretty much got his number because this is the second time he beat him like that.
You say he got his number?
Yeah, he beat him like that before when he fought him the first time. He done.
I don't know. He still I got him fighting a couple more times.
I think he should be training other new fighters to come in.
That nigga ain't that good.
Then he done.
But then again, you ain't gotta be good to be training people.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. All you gotta do is know really the basics. Show them the basics. You know? You ain't gotta be good. Some motherfucking coaches never even played.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
I mean, it don't take much to tell a nigga where to run and run my system right.
No, because it's more, strategy and paperwork and shit. It ain't really nothing athletic.
Yeah, you tell motherfucker to all this, you know.
We're gonna hear a little bit of Dustin what he said in the press conference.
Obviously not a title fight, but still a pretty big one, right? So talk about the fear right now, just kind of where this ranks as a career moment.
It's definitely, I mean, it's up there. Beating Max, getting that interim belt, knocking out Conor on a pay-per-view main event. It's up there for sure. I'm happy, man.
All the discussion kind of coming into this was like about your mental check, and it wasn't going to be a difficult mental battle versus necessarily just tactics and that sort of things. Was this a tough mental test to get in that first minute and put all that behind?
I wasn't even thinking about the first fight, honestly. But every fight's a mental test. This stuff is scary, and you have anxiety in the locker room and the week of the fight. More so this one, man. Like training camp, all that stuff, it gets blocked out. That's all noise to me. But this freaking thing, dude, I'm sitting in a hotel for 2 weeks on Fight Island with nothing to do but think about the fight. It's but like Connor said, I've got a lot of experience in this game, and like I've said, I just don't care anymore what anyone thinks. So it's whatever.
You used the wrestling early, which we thought would probably be a big factor, but ended up getting it done on the feet. So was the game plan to use more wrestling, or did you think you'd be able to just outstrike?
The game plan was to not be heavy on my feet and throw power shots and box early. The game plan was to kick and wrestle and box, to mix it up and make it a mixed martial arts fight, to kick inside, to kick outside. Mike Brown was real big on me throwing calf kicks this fight. Really big on it. Really wanted me to... and it worked, man. We compromised his leg, and he was in a bad position early, just from the repeated leg kicks. Even when he started checking, he wasn't contacting with the shin. He wasn't, like a small rotation more. I would have been paying for those kicks, but I was still getting the muscle of his leg, and that part of your leg and muscle is so small and thin that you can't take many shots there. After the second leg kick, I knew he was hurt.
He says he wants to regroup and come back. And what do you think? Is a trilogy in order somewhere down the line? Do you think it has to happen at some point?
I mean, we're 1-1 for knockouts, right? This is CTE Island. This ain't Fight Island. We'll see. We'll see what I don't know. I can't tell the future.
That's what man. Knock his ass completely out.
You sleep. You sleep like my man Bernie Sanders.
What is his name?
He was sleep like the meme in Bernie Sanders when he was wrapped up, knocked the fuck out.
You talking about with the mittens and shit?
Yeah.
That's some funny shit though, yeah. We have mittens on this shit sitting there.
Yeah, nigga.
All you doing is showing you like motherfucker. Everybody looking at the nigga like, damn, glad we skipped over that motherfucker. We supposed to be covering that shit. With a couple minutes on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you sit there mad about like, damn, I did it twice. I gotta see it. Hey, Jay. They was sitting there like this. Fuck, I did it twice. Shit, I'm too old to even do it again.
You don't need to be fighting no more.
Nah, I'm talking about your man. I'll mute you. I'm talking your man Sanders. We sitting there with the mitten.
Oh.
You sitting there like this, mad as shit.
It's cold as motherfucker out here. Y'all me hurry up, just got this shit.
Sitting there looking at Camilla and motherfucking Body. He ran against all these people, just sitting there mad as shit, like fuck, not again. Yes, again, you fool. You know? All right, what y'all think was going on so far? How y'all like it? Huh?
What you talking about, though?
It was 18 executive orders out and done. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, he ain't give you your money right. He ain't give you that $1,400 yet.
How you feeling, dog?
What do you do so far? Run it down for us.
You know what I'm saying, dog? You reverse all most Trump shit, dog. You pull that wall back, you send that bullshit. You know what I'm saying, dog? DACA, send that. Yeah,
he opened up the flights for Muslims, but banned the flights for COVID because of COVID. That's just that.
Let's not get on economic joints.
What do you do for economics? Talk to us.
And not even economics, but black issues too.
What do you do for black people yet?
18 of them joints altogether. He signed one a day. That was for climate thing. So he signed all these joints, but this is not the same as making bills. Now the bill itself, he got money in for everything I've explained it to y'all. It's like he listened to us in my podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc? He laid out, he want to open schools up. Hey, you gotta give him money, like I've been telling y'all. You gotta have shit in there to keep the air clean. People gotta be tested. You gotta pay for that. He gonna give money for that. See, he even listened to it.
So you think school should be open then?
Hell yeah.
You sure? I think we need to have a teacher on our podcast because I don't think all teachers I talk to be like they ain't not fucking with that
I mean, how long are you supposed to wait?
until there's no more corona. Until there's no more corona out here.
Or in high school now? Like,
Yeah,
what are you waiting for?
Until there's no more corona.
See,
That's not-
it's
that's
an
not
issue
realistic.
with
That's just
it's an
silly.
issue with that because
You got
I got a
doctors
buddy.
and nurses, and
I
they're
got a buddy.
24/7.
I got a buddy that works at the post office, right? And for the third, maybe the fourth time this year, it's been September. They had to close the schools again and clean the shits up because kids got tested positive for corona.
There you go.
No. That's because the president was Trump. Now we're talking about something different here. Like I just explained to you. Money for everything I just told y'all. Air, sanitize, keep people clean. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Test people before they come in. Before you open it up. Not just open up willy-nilly. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. You know?
I know, dog. I'm just saying they be talking to me. They be sending like long ass posts, but like, yeah, they not feeling it. It feel rushed.
I mean, how long?
You know what I'm saying? Even if the teachers get vaccinated, you gotta have the kids come in, and you don't know if they been exposed.
Nah, we ain't got time for it. We doing too much.
Right.
We doing too much. You gotta go to work. First of all, we are not. We not doing your job no more. First
teachers ain't gonna do it. Teachers not gonna work, dog.
Teachers want to sit at home and play with their toes. Nah, yeah. They keep doing this Zoom stuff. Nah, we gotta go to work too. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Nah, they ain't gonna work. They not going, dog. They already said
that.
it.
What it do, DJ?
What up? What up?
Let them know what your podcast is all about. You know what I'm saying? Before you get the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. Well, it's in the name, wrestling first, and then we do some sports and other aspects as well. We like the basketball, the football, and stuff like that. You
don't want to talk about the football.
You gotta talk about the football now.
Hey, first of all, my Super Bowl picks are relevant. You know, don't turn that way. Oh, okay. My Super Bowl picks are relevant. You know what I'm saying? They in the Super Bowl.
That was your picks. That was your picks.
He picked Seattle. He picked Seattle. He picked Green Bay. He said it might be Oakland. Well, not Oakland, Las Vegas.
Turn it up, Jay.
He picked everybody, DJ. Don't believe him. He picked everybody.
I mean, look.
I know one of my picks is in. I know I picked Kansas City in.
Yeah.
I was a DJ fan. I believed in Baltimore. They let me down.
You picked Baltimore.
I did. I picked Baltimore to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I am going to the Super Bowl.
The only reason why I didn't pick, I almost picked Baltimore, but the only reason why I didn't is because I know that they missing something when they line, probably a center, and they missing some receivers. They don't have none.
Zero. Well, they got them. They just don't use them. They should have threw the two rookies out there a little bit more. I think. I mean that, bro. I don't know what they're doing.
They set. They just need that number one. They don't have that number one.
Look, I think the issue is they wasted a whole year of not learning about the guys they drafted. You brought in Dez Bryant, you didn't use him. You brought in James Prochet and Devin Duvernay, you didn't use them. So what did you learn about the people you got? You didn't challenge Miles Boykin enough to know if he is a number one. So what the heck you supposed to learn? You ain't learned nothing.
And didn't the offensive coordinator get fired too?
No, he didn't. He's still there.
I know we fired ours.
You talking about the run game coordinator? He ain't an offensive coordinator. He's just a run game coordinator.
Yeah, he got fired. Yeah,
that's all he do.
That's all they do, man. There ain't no creativity in the pass game, and I don't get it. Like I said, you signed Dez Bryant, and you don't use him. At least like give him a chance. You got at least he had 6 catches. 6 catches. They signed him in like week 8. And he had 6 catches. He probably had 10 targets, maybe. But he probably played 12 plays all year.
But they had to play with RG3.
2 touchdowns.
That's one game they played with RG3 because of the COVID. Yeah, one game they played with RG3 against the Steelers, and they almost beat them. Those bumps. They almost beat those bumps
right there. RG3, how he look when he played?
That's why he cut him.
He looked He looked like he ain't been out there in the starting role in a while. Now, don't get me wrong, he probably better than some of these other starters out here, but
they've been better off getting Kaepernick.
Whoa.
What?
That's no.
What just happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
Said they've been better off getting Kaepernick.
Look, they should have signed AB when the time he was out there as a free agent, but no.
That would have been nice.
So, DJ, who you think was more responsible for the Buccaneers getting to the championship? Was it that defense that showed up out of nowhere and played their ass off, or 43-year-old Tom Brady, who threw 3 interceptions?
I go with.
Hey, we know how you feel.
I go with the defense. Simply because let me tell you why I go with the defense. Because Aaron Rodgers, the GOAT, as they call him, got the ball back 3 times, courtesy of Tom Brady. Here you go.
3.
Here you go. Here, I'll give it to you. I'll let you have it. What did he do with it? Scored 7 points.
And guess who was in Aaron Rodgers' face those times too? JPP.
Exactly, that defense. I think the defense did it. Don't get me wrong. I think Tom Brady
was facing his ass all game long.
I think Tom Brady elevated that team to a championship player, but I don't think it was all him. I don't think it was all him. I respect Tom. I hated Tom for the longest time. Then he kept winning. I'm like, well, all right, sorry, Tom. I got to give you your respect now. So now I'm just like, go do you, Tom. And a lot of people, look, I don't think I disagree with the whole. I disagree with the whole narrative that it's rare to get Tom back in the Super Bowl. He got 6 of them. What they need to rig it for? He got 6 of them. He didn't done all he need to do.
We got Tom Hader right here who say he cheated his way through.
Hey, now it wasn't me who said that. That was on Belichick. Now he did what he did. He did what he did, and Tom Brady benefited from that system. You won't say that. Joe Montana benefited from Bill Walsh. That shit was state-of-the-art, revolutionary shit what Bill Walsh did. But you won't even say that.
I'm the one that called Tom Brady Tom Shady.
Tom Shady?
I mean, Mangini worked on the staff.
Wait. 10 Super Bowls for a minute, dog. Let's stop and think for a minute. 10 Super Bowls? You got people like Barry Sanders played 9 years and didn't even see a Super Bowl. He went to 10 of them. 10 of them, my nigga. You got people like Aaron Rodgers only went to 1. 1. This man, meanwhile, went to 10 in the same era. And y'all still don't want to give his credit? Radical one?
Well, I just broke it down. The first 3 of them, he didn't win the first one.
Oh, my God.
He was a game manager. The second one, the kicker one. Adam Vinatieri, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? The third one, Donovan McNabb and T.O. was fighting and throwing up and shit on the field. Threw that game away.
Oh, now we want to give the kickers credit.
Hey, you know Vinatieri won that game.
Now we want to give the kickers credit. We always be like, the kicker ain't no
Vinatieri
athlete.
wasn't the only one that won that game. That was Spygate game, too.
Hey, there you go. See what I'm saying? Jay, and you were facts.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Hater.
Come on.
I'm not a Brady hater. I said he benefited from Bill Belichick's. Like you said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. There you go.
What you gonna see in practice that you ain't gonna see in the game? Look, and the reason that I say that is because Dez Bryant been out here posting clips of him eating our corners alive like pancakes on Sunday morning. He been posting these videos, right? I've been learning a lot from the practices, but we ain't never use it. So I mean, so I'm sitting here thinking if they was out here spying on people's practices, there probably was a lot of plays that people didn't even use.
Nah, man. There's no argument until somebody going to Super Bowl 10 times. There's no debate to that, right? Now, what the debate is for me is by him going to 10 Super Bowls, getting drafted in the 6th fucking round, can't run, can't jump, can't throw deep.
How can he not throw deep?
He could throw deep.
I'm about to say how he ain't throw deep.
You mean he could throw
all them fucking bombs he threw to Randy Moss?
Really?
Did Randy Moss break that record that year?
He got like Steve Young.
He got the most deep passes.
Yeah, it's all better
too.
than Steve Young's.
He got the most deep passes this year too.
Did he just say his arm stronger than Steve Young?
He just had a deep pass. He just had a deep pass in his last game.
Michael Vick.
No, I'm about Vick. He don't think that's
Michael Vick did on his knees so far in this dude. What are you talking about?
All right, what that get you? Achilles Smith was throwing
Jamarcus Russell can do that.
I'm getting to my point.
Jamarcus
no point. You
Russell.
have no point.
What?
You have no
Name
point.
it.
You have no point. You just talking.
The man was drafted in the 6th round. Right or not? Right or wrong?
But you didn't understand his heart
Right
and his
or
drive.
wrong? 6th round. Can I get this? Yes or no? It was the 6th round. I mean, it's
Yeah,
over.
it was 6 rounds.
I mean,
199.
nobody's paying attention to this draft no more. Everybody gone home. Ain't nobody watching on TV no more. That shit over. Don't nobody know he been drafted. He
Okay,
didn't win 10 Super Bowls.
okay. Kurt Warner was bagging groceries. What you trying to say?
But he can't run.
All right,
None of that. And did it.
get to the point, Rabbit. Make the point.
Can you let me get to my point, Radical One?
You taking a long time, dog. We don't need the full play. Cut the full play out. Cut the full play out.
Now, when I get to my point is, you got my man about to come up now in Baltimore contract. They talking about again trying to figure out what to do with my man Trubisky. My question is, DJ,
He out of there.
are you satisfied with your quarterback, or do y'all?
Oh! You missed one. You missed one. You missing one.
Who?
Matthew Stafford just got released.
Yeah, it was time, dog.
Stafford out there?
Yeah, he's trash.
Who, Matt Stafford?
Yeah,
Matt Stafford. I don't think Matt Stafford is trash. Matt Stafford.
Man, that man had Calvin Johnson.
They just can't win. That's all that is. They just can't win.
He had Calvin Johnson for 9 years and didn't do shit, dog. He's trash.
Trash.
I don't think I can ever blame the defense the offense in Detroit. The defense a little suspect. Talking about we got the best secondary in the league. Shut up. They ain't got no best secondary in the league. Darius Slay.
I don't know.
They was trash.
They trash, dog.
Their defense was trash.
Yeah.
They
Even when they had Sue, they was trash. Come on, man. They was garbage.
Nah, they was decent when they had Smith.
Man, you tripping, man. Stop that shit, man.
They had Dominican Sue for a second.
Man, stop that shit. They just let the sorry-ass Chicago Bears beat them, man.
Watch your tongue.
They let the Bears beat them, man. They lose to Minnesota at Detroit.
Rabbit, I know you had a question for me, but I got a question for you real quick. Explain to me how the Bears didn't make the playoffs when they had. Wait a minute. This year, I know they did, but I'm talking about when y'all had Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey on the same team. What? How y'all ain't make the playoffs back then? I'm trying to figure it out.
Because they had a man called Cutler. Because Cutler cut your heart out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Y'all remember?
Jay, no good Cutler.
Y'all remember Cutler was on the bike that day?
Nah. Jay, no good Cutler.
The reason I know that is because Brandon Marshall didn't ever get to play a playoff game. I remember that. He said that. I was like, what? I was like, huh?
Wait. That was not fun. He was somebody else forever.
Damn.
He came.
I remember them days too. No, I remember that. You was all hype when he came.
He was balling that year with us too. He had like 120 catches and shit. He was dope.
Yeah, he nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out how y'all didn't make the playoffs with both of them stud receivers like that.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Quarterback. Jay Cutler, right? Jay Cutler had that beautiful arm, didn't he?
He went out with that little
all that shit, huh?
That's why I stopped fucking with him too. We went out with that fake ass thumb thing.
Oh yeah,
y'all this is what we were waiting for. Fuck wrong with you? Like this.
Well, he had a problem, but see the thing about Cutler, he had a problem with his arm or his hand or something, and he on a bite. What the fuck is that have something to do with you?
Now his he had a panic.
Yeah, cramp in his hand, but he was riding a bike. What was that about?
Remember Jeff George type arm. He had that Jeff George arm. He had a cannon in.
So what you're saying is that whether the year Green Bay went to the Super Bowl, they only appearance in the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers.
That because we wear that dunk thing on the side. Remember that ding dong on the that little field goal fucked us up.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my facts straight. That's all.
Y'all wasn't the only one.
Whoever he played for now, he missing like shit now with that.
Are you talking about Parkey? Is it Parkey? Is it Cody Parkey? Is that who it is? Or y'all got? Oh, is it somebody else? There was somebody before that one.
Somebody before, yeah.
Yeah, he got.
He didn't want to keep that little dunk joint.
Don't.
But y'all, he wasn't the only one that was doing it that year.
Hey,
the Vikings was doing it bad too. Y'all two was in the same division. Y'all was doinking them Jones left and right.
Oh yeah. We had bad kickers. But no, I want to know.
Was bad with kickers.
Everybody on it right now before we go in the next season. Are we looking for quarterbacks, for your team, or you satisfied with that quarterback? Is what my question is. So it would get boiled down to my overall broad what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, start DJ.
All right. I'm good. I'm good. What is it? 30 and 31 and 8 or something? I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Now, look, huh? What you say?
They're supposed to give him a extension or resign him.
Yeah. They supposed to resign him. Yeah, and I'm sure they will. Like I said, I think the biggest. I mean, unanimous MVP. I can't complain about that. Back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Ain't nobody ever did that before. I can't complain about that. When I start complaining is when they get a number one receiver and don't use them. That's when I start complaining. Let's see first, because y'all saw what Josh Allen was able to do when they got Stephon Diggs, right? So let me see what Lamar can do with somebody, a big target to throw to, because you got Hollywood lined up outside. He about tall as me. He a little bit bigger, but he about tall as me, okay? So that ain't going to work. You got all these first-year and second-year receivers that's still trying to develop. And then you sign a veteran in Dez Bryant, but then you don't use them. So I want to see. I blame more so when the Ravens lose. I blame the play calling, and I blame some of those players that we just don't have. Because I mean, I'm good with the quarterback. I mean, I feel like, and a lot of Ravens fans, from what I've heard, feel the same way. Challenge Lamar a little bit more, right? We know Lamar is athletic out the wazoo. He can run anybody.
Oh, I'm gonna get back to you on that. I want to touch on that.
Okay,
Jay.
But
they also think I need to do center too.
Jay,
they was ready to kill that center when he fucked up that game with the Bills.
Look, we had two centers messing up. Look, two centers, bro. This whole year messing up. Come on, man. How you do that? Why they do that?
When he hiked that ball and it went over his head, that was a done deal.
Oh yeah. Wait, Jay.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Who Jay like anyway?
You like that?
You already? Y'all about to say you already know who that is.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan.
I know, dog. I know.
Oh, Jay,
It's one in every group.
Yeah, a couple of us.
Huh?
He says a couple of us in every group.
It always is, my niggas. Always is.
Talk to me, Jay. You good with your quarterback?
I'm not sure what will be our quarterback. You got some out there. You got some to pick up. You got Dak, who needs to be, well, he's on schedule for being back, but they going to sign him. What they going to do? Like, what are they going to do?
So right now you open to them just picking anybody like Stafford, or just getting anybody else?
If they could go with Stafford, I'm fine with that. But if I'd be more fine if they stick with that. Stick with that and give Zeke a pay cut, because he don't deserve that goddamn money.
Holy shit!
They don't deserve that money. Him, Amari Cooper, they don't deserve that goddamn money. They need to take their money back. They need receipt for them contracts. They get that shit back.
Dang. Real?
Goddamn Zeke fumbled 5 times, and Amari Cooper can't catch a cold. You don't have to get the motherfuckers they fucking contract.
Hey, you don't want Amari Cooper sitting in Baltimore.
You know?
Y'all don't want him either, Baltimore. But yeah, we on a wait. It's Tibbet over here. You know what I'm saying? We got a new coach, new offensive coordinator. You don't know what type of game they're gonna play. But I think they're gonna try to keep Wentz. But I think he broken. He ain't got the fearless factor no more. He always worried about what everybody think and somebody taking his job that he don't want to play.
He play a little scared physically too, right? But from the knee injuries, I think he just. He get happy feet a little bit. I think he's a little scared to take some of the hits he used to take.
You know, you remember Rocky 3 when my man said, "What the fuck you scared of?" You know what I'm saying? That's how he play now, dog. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that eye of the tiger no more, man.
He got the eye tight.
He ain't got no eye of the
What do you
tiger.
think? What do you think of Jalen?
All right, wait and see. I think he can really learn. If he can learn to throw a little bit better, he better than Wentz. I'm sorry to say that.
What?
If he can throw any type of pass, I just don't see him throwing. He's just gimmick guy. But if he can learn how to throw a slant, a up and out, anything, he better than Wentz. Because he don't care. He fearless. And when shit break down, he gonna use his legs to buy mobility since the offensive line is old and stay hurt. And use PEDs a lot because the motherfuckers always suspended for PEDs. But that's here and all there, you know what I'm saying? But they got to retool a lot, dog. The old offense is just, it ain't there. The running back, no name. The receiver is never there. I don't know why you bring Deshaun Jackson back. He played, 3 games in 2 years? Alshon Jeffrey, he all right, but he never on the field.
That's
You
why
know
we
what I'm
got
saying?
Y'all got our leftovers, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Well, he served his purpose. He got a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl. So he was never going to get in Chicago. Ever going to get in Chicago.
Got our leftovers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got one Super Bowl, though. That's all that matters. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I personally think motherfucking Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. Finn?
All right, I lost train of thought now. Go ahead, talk about Mr. Trubisky.
Oh,
Mr. No Good Trubisky.
yeah. All right, first of all, my quarterback position in Chicago, I'm satisfied.
No, you ain't.
Now, I want Foles to come out and they put somebody else in for the backup. Just a backup. You know what I'm saying?
Foles.
I want Foles to come out.
Oh, you want Foles to come out? Okay, I was gonna say I thought you want Foles to come in. I was like, oh,
Use somebody else as a backup. I want them to leave Trubisky alone and let him be just the quarterback. Leave him the fuck alone. And I think I'm satisfied with his. I seen enough from him to know that A, he can throw the ball.
He a game manager.
And B, if he have to, he can run.
He a game manager.
He's not like my man in Baltimore or nobody like that. But if he have to, he can dip out of it. You know what I'm saying? Foles can't do that at all. So, you can run a bootleg here and there with my man, to Vince. You know what I'm saying? So I'm satisfied. In fact, I'm so satisfied, I don't even want them to even touch him.
Do you think they are though? Because I just feel like I feel like he's done for them because I think the fans are tired of him. Most of them, I think, from what I've heard, the fans are tired of him. I mean, I love him. Don't get me wrong, Mitch is my guy, but the fans are tired of him. I feel like the organization don't really believe in him because I mean, you know, we talked about this before on this show. Like, it felt like they had a good thing going when they had him and Jordan Howard. Shoot, imagine if they would have brought David Montgomery in or kept that little 2-back attack with Tariq Cohen and Jordan Howard. It would have been ridiculous. But no, let's change it up completely. No. So I don't know why they did that when they had something that was working, but you know.
Yeah, that running back combo with Trubisky would have been nice. So I think
now David Montgomery is a beast. I think David Montgomery is a beast.
But that combo they had was vicious with Howard and with the little man running around that joint. That was nice. You put that with Trubisky going into the position. You just can't have Tariq Cohen out there being your every down back. And at one point, that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They wanted him to be kind of like the every down back, but he's not. Yeah, he's not that. But I think the move, I have to give the GM credit. The one thing about the GM, he made a lot of good moves and he put a lot of good players on the team. So I really can't knock him for that. I really can't. I don't like the fact he moved up to get Trubisky. I've been mad at that. But I'm satisfied with Trubisky. So
no, you ain't.
I'm not
how can you literally tell us this lie when y'all could have had Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson,
I'm not tripping over
any other motherfucking person but Trubisky, which you could have stayed at your spot and not had to trade the fucking farm.
I don't even want to Watson now. If he was free, if he wants to get, I don't want him.
Hey, stop smoking what you're smoking, dog.
But you got to remember though, too, you know, not that Mahomes ain't great, but like Mahomes got the best weapons in the league. He got the fastest receiver. I mean, Tyreek Hill, if you watch his feet, this man got the fastest feet I've ever seen. And of course, you know, Chad was ridiculous too with his feet, but Tyreek Hill's feet are so freaking fast and the way he moves. I mean, and even the other guys, it's not like they're necessarily even studs, but they catch the ball. They're going to go up for the ball. McCole Hardman going to go up for the ball. Sammy Watkins going to go up for the ball. Travis Kelce going to catch everything you throw at him. Good luck getting it out. So I mean, and then you brought in Clyde too, and he kind of get to learn from Le'Veon later in the season. I mean, like you're supposed to win with those scenarios. You know, you're supposed to win with that situation. Like I feel like you put a lot of quarterbacks in that scenario, you should be fine. But then again, I think the Bears got a lot of talent offensively. They got really good receivers.
There's no need to even touch it no more. Move on. Keep stacking the defense.
But Allen Robinson is gone though, right? Like Allen Robinson is leaving. Like he's gone, right? He wants out.
I hope not.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Allen Robinson wants out.
That's why I don't like when GMs start looking for that magical quarterback. I don't like that. It's like leave them alone, man. Let them grow into the position. Because many quarterbacks went to the Super Bowl that's not like that.
You know so to reiterate this.
Patrick Mahomes ain't like that. He came in, he did his thing first, second, and the third year.
So all three of y'all saying that.
Look, people play Patrick Mahomes stupidly, for lack of a better term. Like, you know he's the best against the blitz. And people still blitz him.
But if you don't blitz him, then he just sits back there and throw underneath the Kelsey all day.
He can, but you're blitzing him I literally watched them play the last game they played against the Bills. They blitzed Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. Like it literally looked like he walked across the field to an open spot.
Oh yeah.
Tyreek Hill is fast as shit though.
That's what I was saying. Like I don't get it. Like I would take my chances on that.
But see here, you got some quarterbacks who just sit in the pocket and invites the pressure in. So when they invite the pressure in, they can throw it medium or they throw it long.
See, but I think too, Jay, you got to make him retreat.
Stafford, Phillip Rivers, Andrew Luck. Mm-hmm. They was them type of quarterbacks. They like the pressure to come in, so they can just throw it away somewhere.
Yeah,
but
you gotta make Patrick Mahomes run backwards though. You know Patrick Mahomes is
have they won any Super Bowls doing that? No.
Right.
So you got to do something else.
Right. Patrick Mahomes is weird. Like he'll run backwards 15 yards and try to throw it up, but sometimes that leads to terrible sacks too.
You can't defend that. That's undefendable. Once they start.
Well, especially because his receivers are smart, though. His receivers are really smart about watching him and making sure they find an open spot. They are the best in the league at that. Yeah, that's why he gets so many easy passes. I've literally sat there and watched Baltimore. They will let Lamar run past the line of scrimmage instead of getting open. They will turn and block. I'm like, slide to your left 2 steps. You'll be open.
Real?
Yeah, so it sounds like to me, all three of y'all saying that anybody could be in Kansas City offense and do what Patrick Mahomes do then, right?
I ain't gonna say
all three of y'all said that.
I ain't gonna say anybody. Don't get me wrong. I think Patrick Mahomes is special, but he's in the perfect situation.
Since y'all brought it up, y'all saying if Mitchell Trubisky was there, he would do the same thing Patrick Mahomes doing, right?
I'm not gonna say the same, but I think if you put anybody with great talent, it should be pretty easy to be successful.
So we're talking, and Mitchell Trubisky there, they in the playoff, they in the championship, right? They in the Super Bowl right now.
Players. Look,
to me, they gotta be players. They gotta be players and coach. Andy Reid, he's an evolutionary coach. He goes wherever the time goes with his coaching. When they had the Wildcat so heavily back at the time, he was with the Wildcat shit. He was with that other shit.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all better recognize, man. Nah, man. Y'all ain't giving Patrick Mahomes his respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking if he wasn't in Chicago wouldn't be in the same predicament right now. They'd be motherfucking where Green Bay was at. Or, you know.
That's because they ain't got
if you put Mahomes in Chicago, he gonna be what Mahomes is now. I don't think so. No, because Chicago worked on building their defense, not necessarily their offense.
Yeah, it's a whole another thought process in Chicago. It ain't no come in slinging around. It's cold weather going over here, boy.
And he got a strong arm, therefore he can sling it through that. He's perfect fit. He was actually the perfect fit for y'all because he can throw in cold weather. Just like Josh Allen can throw in cold weather. That's why Buffalo picked him. See what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. He always gonna be compared because he was in that draft, and that's why he can't escape that shadow. He's never gonna do half the shit that Mahomes did, or Watson for that matter. That's why people don't want him there. And every time you look at him, you see what you could have had. So he gotta go. They don't want him in there.
But can you win with those kind of quarterbacks, yeah?
Yeah, you can. Deshaun Watson, the only reason why he ain't winning is because he had a racist, he had a bigot coach and an owner fucking against him.
The same thing in Baltimore. He got to run the quarterback. Y'all think, can y'all win with this type of quarterback?
Well, Lamar need to learn to throw the fucking ball away and stop thinking his feet can get him everywhere. When he learned that and become smarter, then yeah, he can do that.
Well, I mean, but you got to look at the offensive line though too. They getting straight in there on Lamar.
So what does Brady do when he see this shit's done? He throw the ball away. That's it.
I agree. He throw the ball right into the ground, and that is something. I agree with you on that.
He will not throw the ball away.
Field goal post.
Yeah, he'll just take that motherfucking joint, throw it in the ground. You be looking like, what the fuck you throw that?
Smart motherfucker. Lamar gonna try running 18 yards backwards, then throw it away. I'm like, you could do that from the break, dog.
Yeah, that right there is
That's what he need to learn. That's it. That's all. To make his game complete, he need to learn to throw the ball away and win a run. When he know situational football, like Brady and them know, then he'll be unstoppable. Because now he know to change shit at the line. People don't respect Mahomes, but he learned that shit from Peyton Manning and them. He be changing the play. If he see they about to blitz him, he gonna switch the play and stand it off, and they're gonna right where the blitz at. Opposite side.
Look, but you know what, one of the biggest issues too with the Ravens offense is they get to the line with 5 seconds or less on the play clock. So my question is, if you're running your offense that slowly, if you're getting the plays in that slowly, how is Lamar supposed to sit there and say, all right, 23's coming hot, my mic is 52? Like, how is he supposed to do that if he get into the line 5 seconds before? You got to get, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, they got a lot of that.
I do not. Every time they take the play clock down to 1 second every time, and he don't, and they're out there at 5, so he ain't got time to even look and say, okay, he's coming hot, and this guy he coming in like. I'm like,
that's because Harbaugh and the offensive coordinator don't trust him, and I don't know why they don't trust him. He proved that he can get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody count him out, he prove him wrong. Yeah. They give him a real chance, he can do it. They just don't want him to do it.
Look, but then they trust him to say get out my face on 4th and 1. When Lamar says we going for it on 4th and 1, they going for it on 4th and 1.
Yeah, because they know most likely he gonna drop back and run. Everybody know that, but he fast as lightning.
All type shit with 1 yard. Yeah.
But my thing is they gotta trust him some more. Let him, like you say, get to the play clock with 10 seconds, 15 seconds, so he can change some shit up. And you know what I'm saying?
And real challenge him. Like, you can't be sitting here running back shoulder throws in practice and not running them in the game. You can't be sitting here letting him throw jump balls in practice. I saw him throw multiple to Dez Bryant in practice. It was Lamar throwing to Dez Bryant in practice, throwing jump balls to the end zone. But then you don't even try that. That's a 50-50, but at the same time, it's more of a 75-25. Because if I throw it high enough and you don't get it, it's going out of bounds anyway. So who cares? It's not a lose-lose situation. Like, I'll never understand
DJ,
yeah.
You watched some Cowboys games when Dez Bryant was there, right?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't do that to us. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, man. Stop.
You saw some of the games when he was with the Cowboys and see what he did, right? Like, he'll do some shit like run upfield, somebody come behind him, punch the ball out, that's it. You know, he still got that in his blood, right?
Hey, I mean,
that's why Lamar Jackson probably slightly don't trust him.
I don't know. It still was a catch, okay? It still was a catch. I'm just gonna say it. This was a catch.
So
that was a catch with Green Bay, but sometimes he'll get too hot. That's why he humble now, because he get too hot. Like somebody run up behind him, punch the ball out, fumble, or pick the shit off from him, or he'll drop the motherfucker or something. I'm not sure that Lamar trusts him too good, and then he don't have no separation speed. Separation speed is gone.
Like, he been overrated anyway.
I don't think he ever really had separation speed like that though. Like Dez was always throw it up to Dez, and I'm gonna outman you for it. And like
He didn't.
That's something that the Ravens are missing anyway. Is somebody like that? I'm not saying you got to keep him for 5-10 years. I'm saying you keep him for the next couple of years. He teach these younger receivers, hey, this is how you go up and high point the football.
But see, the part that's also just, they could put Dez on the slot, like
I was just about to say that.
like Arizona doing with Fitzgerald.
I'm about to say because he don't use his talent.
Fitzgerald still hot.
The way he's supposed to be used. He want to be this number one receiver type one where he should be in the middles, going slot.
Hold on.
He's scared to hit that contact problem.
When has Dez Bryant ever been able to run a fucking route?
No,
why put him in the same breath with Larry Fitzgerald?
Nah, but we talking about putting him in the slot, make him run.
Why? He can't run a fucking route. Like Randy Moss couldn't run a route.
Little slant joint inside.
No, he can't run that. He can't run that.
But all that
no, he can't run no routes.
But when he could do a short, I could see he could do a short cut and then catch.
Nah.
But the person,
speaking of
Lamar Jackson ain't the right person for that. You gotta have somebody like Tom Brady to throw.
Yeah, for that type of thing. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Real, who was the best route runner then?
Man, come on, man, stop that, man. Personally, I think Chris Carter was a better route runner than Jerry Rice.
Uh-huh.
But I fuck with Chris Carter.
What about Ocho though? What about Ocho?
That's cool.
Nah, man. Ocho ran routes.
I don't think
Ocho was a beast, bro. Ocho off the line was ridiculous.
You sure? Hold on.
Ridiculous.
I thought Terrell ran good routes.
Chico was not a route runner. He was more like a cut and run out or cut, run in, cut, run up.
Straight
out.
T.O. was a better receiver, but Ocho in terms of like getting open, Ocho is ridiculous. Watch his feet. You can't catch him.
I don't know, man. You sound like my man on this podcast, man. I don't know about that one.
Ocho.
But I know T.O. learned from Jerry. Jerry taught T.O. everything.
Now the other person that's underrated, now we on that subject.
Jerry Rice, the god of routes. What's up?
Jerry Rice also used hand glue too.
Huh?
Yeah, you ain't know that, did you?
Hell no. Allegedly.
Yeah. He admitted one of them jokes. He said he used
run routes crispy, so crispy.
Nah,
but he was a good route runner.
He was a good route runner, or was it just the West Coast system?
Here we go with that one.
I'm just saying. Hey, DJ Bill, did you see anything before the West Coast system came out?
Oh, don't do that.
I'm just saying, and like, how many coaches still run that shit to this day? I'm just trying to figure that out.
Remember that?
The other thing is,
run and shoot didn't come out. West Coast is the foundation from which all.
No. It was the run and shoot before the West Coast came out, yeah.
Hey, kiss Bill Walsh rings. Rest in peace, Bill Walsh. But you know what I'm saying? What he did will never be done again, though.
Y'all remember Andre Ware?
I remember Warren Moon running the run and shoot. I remember Chris Chandler running the run and shoot.
Yeah. Run and shoot. They was running that thing in Houston, boy. Good night.
Yeah. Until they ran into Buffalo with the backup Merlin quarterback.
Man, Buffalo was hell yeah. Before we got here, we need to go everybody pick for Super Bowl, yeah. Jay, who you got? It's gonna be a good one too, boy.
Yeah, it will be.
No, it ain't.
Huh?
Because I ain't fine with because everybody got Tom Shady on a high pedestal.
There you go with that.
I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
My nigga dead Jay. There we go. I fucks with Jay, man. Jay a real one out here, man.
Everybody keep putting this dude on the high pedestal. He do lose Super Bowl.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Especially to a team called Giants. Especially to a team called Giants with trash ass Eli. I digress. I digress. I don't know nothing about no sports out here. Shout out to the great Eli Manning. Shout out to the great Eli Manning going to Canton because he beat Tom Brady twice. That's all he ever did, but that's all good.
10 times.
Yeah, that's everything. That's the only thing he did.
10 times.
Yeah. To piggyback off what Jay just said, you know what I'm saying? I think they can't stop Kelsey. And I think they're going to have to double Tyreek Hill, which is going to leave Kelsey open and Sammy Walker's coming back too. You know, and my man Andy Reid just going to out coach Bruce Arians. I just believe Andy Reid is going to out coach. Shout out to Andy Reid. I
And they
miss
got
Andy.
Le'Veon Bell.
They don't use Le'Veon, dog. I don't know why. I ain't seen him play yet, but that's all.
You know,
He played.
Wow.
He
Real,
played.
always going to Philly.
I was just saying, I miss you, Andy Reid. I wish you was in Green. I wish you was back in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I miss you, dog. Hey, shout out to Andy Reid. We still bleed. You still bleed green, dog. Go ahead and get the Super Bowl, Andy Reid. Go ahead and get that Super Bowl.
You didn't pick Andy Reid to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I got you, dog. Andy Reid gonna out coach Bruce Arians, so that's my pick. I'm going with it.
DJ. Oh my God.
I don't know. There's been something about Tom in these playoffs, man. There's been something about I just ever since Tom got in there, you know, it's hard to pick against Tom. It just is. Even against the Giants, he right there. He right there. Look, to me, this Kansas City little run that they on reminds me a lot of the Seahawks dynasty that we saw. That's what that reminds me of. Everybody's young, everybody's on rookie deals. Like, oh man, here we go. Like we got all the talent, back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, and I think they just gonna fall just short. And it's gonna be just like Seattle. You know, Seattle. They looked good, boy. They was feeling themselves, and then they passed the ball at the 1 yard line, and the rest was history. I don't know. It's just something about Tom, man. I can't pick against Tom, man.
You can't pick against Tom.
I can't pick not in the Super Bowl, man. This man came back from 28-3. 28-3. Like,
because they were doing the motherfucking dirty bird in the locker room, banging chicks instead of getting the fuck back out there and playing football. But that's
28-3, man. I mean, I gotta go with Tom. Don't get me wrong. I think it's go either way. It's a coin toss, pretty much. Because I mean,
I said that too, but
you know,
I'm tired of Tom. I'm tired of Tom.
I can understand. I can understand. But look, the Chiefs fans getting a little toxic now too. Now the Chiefs fans talking about a dynasty. They won one Super Bowl. Get out of here. They're talking about a dynasty. Get out of here.
And Chiefs got to sit there and defend their title. You got to remember, they won last year. They lost when Patrick Mahomes was a rookie, and they lost to who? The Patriots, right? Tom and him had to talk in the locker room like you're going to be the bright future. Came out next year, won a title. Come out this year, gone to the Super Bowl. So they the defending titles. They got to defend their title. And they're going to do it in a hostile environment of Tampa Bay because that's at home. But they can do it.
Now, there's two things I think going to come down to this game right here. It's Tampa Bay running back.
Okay, Professor.
It's going to be Tampa Bay running back. And keep an eye on Mahomes limping.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to tell you some good shit. He's not looking good when he's running. But like,
he got run. He's going to jump pass.
Okay.
Underhand pass.
You got to think about it. They got 2 weeks. It ain't like they play next week. They got 2 weeks.
Still.
So he gonna be he probably be 100%.
Still. I don't know, yeah.
He do have
he was limping.
But he do have a turf toe, but what they did was they put his foot in a steel toe.
2 weeks don't do nothing for those toe joint. Trust me.
Hey, so is the toe effect is on? Is his toe connected to his hand?
Nah.
That's all I need to know.
I want you to keep an eye on that because the running thing is going to be neutralized in some kind of way because the pressure going to be there. Trust and believe, ask Rodgers, right? And then
he ain't Rodgers. He not adapt at the line. Hit you with that Tyreek Hill quick screen.
Now,
the thing is, he's better. Aaron Rodgers is a little older now. He's better than Aaron Rodgers when he runs. He pump fake when he runs. And then when you do that, they look at the receiver. Then you might catch his ass looking to the right, throwing it to the left with a no-look pass.
I'm saying
this motherfucker is magical.
Keep an eye on the pressure of Tampa Bay coming up from the angles, having my man have to run. Trust and believe. That's all I'm saying on that move. Then it's going to come down to at home. It's going to come down to who throwing the interceptions, yeah? Trying to take.
Yeah, Tom knew do for them.
Yeah, Tom been throwing a lot of
You can
interceptions.
throw interceptions, whether they matter or not is what matters. Now you
He
throw
threw it the last game when it mattered.
Look, we talking interceptions.
You about to score
The Chiefs got
in
the
red
edge
zone,
because
something different.
you know Mahomes don't throw interceptions like that.
At all.
At all.
At all.
Wait.
He don't throw them, dog. I don't see him. It's rare. He throw an interception.
It's rare. Yeah, you be like, what? Who is this? Who they put Jay Henny in the game? What's going on?
There you go. So yeah, but I know Rabbit got
to that and coaching.
Nah, come on, man. Andy Reid gonna outcoach Bruce Arians, dog. And Todd Bowles.
But you got
so when they played the Saints, right? They looked like deers in the headlight when they was down when they played the Saints. They was like they didn't know what to do. Gronkowski, he had his eyes wide open, like, what is going on? Like, they almost lost that game. They was losing control of it, the game. Let's put it that way. But they did gather themselves up. They got, the game plan together. But this is Andy Reid.
Well, y'all already knew who I am anyway. I said it in the beginning of the year, so it don't even saying that. You know what I'm saying?
So you tell me, babe. I put
it ain't changed.
Hey, Jay, just tell your man. So what we doing? We watch party? What we doing?
Everything is on live. That's like we did before. Showed me picking the picking the Super Bowl. Now you already know what I said anyway. I said it again. Tampa Bay Chiefs and Tampa Bay is gonna win. So that's where I'm at. We got Chiefs. No, we picked Tampa Bay too. Tampa Bay, DJ.
I picked Tampa. I'm going with Tampa.
That's what's up.
DJ. I have faith in you, man. You gotta let the ghost of Tom Brady go, man. Let the ghost of Tom Brady go, man.
Come on, the ghost, he's still doing it.
Plus, even though I know Patrick Mahomes, he's a light-skinned brother, but he's us. He's not brother.
The money got to go on the
gotta go black.
Got to put the money on Brady, dog.
All right, do that.
Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. I appreciate it a whole lot. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Got DJ Bill. Just tell him where you can catch you at, DJ. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
All right. The Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and all the places you can find the third perspective. You can find the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, So,
Jay, you got your table behind?
Yeah, everybody stay safe. Put your mask on. Put your seatbelt on when you're driving in your car.
Yeah. That would help now. Seatbelts will help.
If you about to do the nasty, wear rubber.
Come on, Jake, man. Come on, man. Keep PG-13 out here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go on like Willie Lump.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Hey, we appreciate it, though. You know what I'm saying? Jake, Radical Real, you got something to say for you, guys?
Oh, that's y'all right there, dog. Get ready for that tomahawk chop, okay?
No.
Get ready for that tomahawk chop, okay?
Number 7. Gee, he's doing the MJ in the NFL, my nigga. God damn.